Our girl Ellie made a video. Why do people do tier lists for BDO anyway? Did you not hear? I'm so sorry. One more time. Hold on. I'll show you one more time. Again,
with other YouTubers.
None of the rest of this matters. 256,000 views. Do I need to explain further, or are we there? Did we get there? Okay. All right, so Ellie has made a wonderful video. Our queen, yeah, absolutely. About her thoughts on Vtubers. And since Vtubers are extremely popular in the Black Desert category, we're gonna talk a little bit about my opinions on Vtubers and how Ellie kind of considers them. So let's see what she has to say.
Wait, no, welcome.
Hold on, let me link the video first. I'll link the video first.
We're not going to use welcome this time. So, let's talk about VTubers. Let's make this video about VTubers.
Okay, so that you guys can always see that I'm actually just going to move this. I'm going to move this here. I'm going to move you guys up like this, okay?
And the copy paste VTubers / over sexualized VTubers. Now,
they would never. They would never.
Hear me out. I know this is a very controversial topic, believe me.
VTubers are a very hot button topic. There's a lot of people that just absolutely hate. They see VTubers and they just turn off.
I know. But hey, I have nothing to lose. There's not a single
That's right, because you're already on top of all of them.
VTuber that wants to have a collab with me anyways. So hey.
Yeah, that's kind of weird to me, to be honest with you. Who the hell doesn't want to collab with Ellie? If Ellie was like, hey, Blue, do you want to play Baldur's Gate 3 with me? I'd be like, hold on, when do you want to... I'll just take off school, you know? Like, I'll figure it out.
I'm okay being an indie Twitch VTuber, but let me tell you a little bit about my journey before we begin and talk about other VTubers. When I first started VTubing, which was about a year and like 6 months...
Yeah, Ellie really took off with... So I watched Ellie before she was a VTuber, then I watched Ellie as a VTuber, and then I've seen Ellie's evolution as a VTuber. It's been special. Honestly, my favorite part, the button. But
months ago.
We'll get into
Not that I have a lot of room here, but I'm kind of still a baby. When I first started, I thought of making a Patreon and putting nudes out there. Maybe an OnlyFans and putting my models and nudes out there. I thought about over-sexualizing myself on Twitter. I thought about upping my sexual jokes.
Where are the links for that?
My sexual innuendos, maybe being a little bit more lewd here and there.
A lot of VTubers take this is their strategy, right? Like, they don't understand really, like, what really is attractive about VTubers, okay? You need to understand, VTubers, I'm talking to you, that when you are VTubing, you are selling to men. Bottom line, I already linked the video, it's right up in the chat right there. Okay, you're selling to men, that's pretty obvious, right? Men love sex. That's the obvious thing, right? So like, but see, here's the thing. Every one of them is going to be over-sexualized because we love sex. That's just how it works. But like, there needs to be something more to your VTube model that allows us to get to know you. Like, men want to fall in love with the idea of talking to you, right? They want the idea that the woman behind that microphone is super hot, right? And they love your personality, but more importantly, most of the time it's because we love your voice. Bottom line, okay? If you have a super hot voice, you're gonna be a successful VTuber. That is how it works, okay? However, you do not need to have a sexy voice in order to be a successful VTuber. There are different draws that you can have, okay? Ellie has a good voice. She does, but that's not her draw as a VTuber. See, most VTubers get super lewd. Like she's talking about, they get really lewd, right? Oh my god, ooh, you know, like they've got like this 19 to like 23-year-old take on like this ooh anime hentai shit that all of these weebs absolutely love, and that's why they're successful in the BDO category. But the problem is, if you try to appeal to that player base, the population is too, like, it's way too oversaturated. Every single VTuber is trying to appeal to that same audience. So think to yourself, why is Ellie any different than these other VTubers? Well, she sexualizes her thing. Yeah, she does. She's got the button or whatever, you know, she's got some really big personality on her VTube model and all that stuff. It looks great, but like that's not what draws people in for Ellie. That's just kind of in the background. So if you really think it through, the reason that Ellie has been wildly successful as a VTuber is because only Ellie has a mature, sophisticated take on VTubing. She's the only VTuber that I genuinely go into, in our category at least, or any category. I go into the stream and I get like actual adult style takes on BDO or life or whatever, right? And there's a certain type of man that loves a sophisticated woman, right? Like there's all, and that market is not tapped at all, okay? Ellie hits that market perfectly. She threads that needle perfectly. She does have her model relatively sexualized, right? She's got the button and stuff. So like she's got the aura that she could be pretty hot, right? But like really the big draw is, okay, she could be super hot and fucking intelligent, right? Like holy shit, what a concept. What a concept. Because like the other VTubers, honestly, let's be real. Vebe literally wears a hat that says, please be patient, I'm a woman. You know what I mean? Like they understand, they're just playing it down. They want to play that stupid, ditzy, like big, like breasted, you know, like chick that everybody like thinks that men really like so much. Like the reason that Ellie has been wildly successful as a VTuber is because she's hitting a different demographic than all the other VTubers. She actually gives a sophisticated, more of an adult take on sitting there just talking to you. Okay, like it's no surprise that she got really successful. She's also like really fun to talk to, right? That helps, and she's quite entertaining, right? But I'd say that her biggest draw by far is that she's the only one where I can go in and I'm not just getting bombarded with like, oh god, ew, like always. All the time. Like it drives me nuts.
And then it became too much to where I was like, what am I?
What's your take on Wutaru? Male VTubers are the opposite, right? So you're trying to appeal to what females like. Right? You're trying to appeal to what females like because male VTubers should attract them. Right? So like you really need to try to appeal to female VTubers, females in your audience overall. The problem with male VTubers and the reason that as a general rule they are less successful than female VTubers is because far more men watch Twitch. The vast majority of the people in my chat are men. Right? Like that's just how it is.
Really doing? This isn't me. It didn't take too long for me to realize what I was doing. In fact,
she's always had this different take. It's not like Ellie just suddenly blew up out of nowhere. Okay, this was really obvious. She had been doing this for a long time, and yeah, she sat at the top of the BDO category. It's like whatever, you know what I mean? As far as trying to like make it as a big streamer, sitting at the top of the BDO category is like, yeah, it's an accomplishment. But then she went to Lost Ark as a VTuber, and because she has this sophisticated take, okay, and she's relatively good at the game, she just straight to the top of that category, and that was way, way more impressive than getting to the top of this one. Right? But it was the addition of the VTube model so she could connect more with her viewers that really gave Ellie that push. Okay? She had that sexualized VTube model and the sophisticated take that no one else does. That's why Ellie is super successful. I'm a female and I like watching Ellie. Exactly. Because it also, I mean, like it, yeah, okay, so yeah, females also like watching Ellie, but why as a female do you like watching Ellie? For the same reason that I just explained that the men like watching her. She's sophisticated. You don't just walk in and it's like, I'm stupid and I have big boobs. Like, no, that's every other VTuber is doing that. Like, when you're a woman, you want to talk to another educated woman a lot of the time. Like, you don't want to sit and chat with an idiot. It's just the way that it goes.
I argue it's less than a month where I'm like, yeah, I'm just not comfortable doing all this. I'm really not comfortable. And to some people, it comes
just
naturally.
Dives into that, like, that stereotype that women are stupid. You know what I mean? Like, that just, I don't know. It's just not attractive to a lot of men. It's also not attractive to a lot of women. Right? Like, it is attractive. It does hit a big demographic, but like that demographic is already way too saturated, right? Those viewers are spread out into the other VTubers streams, right? Vebe has monopolized those people, like actually, because she's got the hottest voice with the nicest looking model, and she's the most entertaining of the three, and she just knocks every other VTuber out of the park for that reason in that demographic.
If that is
Ellie will eventually hit that. Like she's a like there's less people that like a sophisticated take on women than the uwu, like, oh my god, anime girl like audience that Vebe has, but Ellie will continue skyrocketing until she has consumed basically this entire audience.
you, girl, beast out. Get that butt back. Yes, Queen Slay. I mean, if that's you, that's...
Yeah, honestly, I don't watch VTubers. Like, they misunderstand. I don't watch VTubers because I want to jack off to your model. Okay, I'm not just like that's not what we're jacking off to. Okay.
That's you. But I want to talk about over-sexualizing.
Well, that's what they do, right? They get their OnlyFans. They have their Patreons, right? But like, they show pictures and stuff. You misunderstand. We need the voice.
Almost being forced, feeling forced at least, and maybe not coming across
It's like 30% why we watch. True. But like, if I wanted some lewd picture of an anime girl, I'm gonna go to the real hentai experts. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go, like, the people that make porn for Overwatch work harder than the people that actually make Overwatch. Like, I'm gonna go look at that.
I know that we see countless white hair, blue eyes, Vebe clones. Yeah, well, hey, Vebe did not invent succubus, okay? Let me just say that right now. But yeah,
No, but that's not why Vebe is popular. Vebe is popular because when you hear her voice, it's like a siren calling you to the rocks, and you steer that ship right into those fucking rocks.
See a lot of like a copy clones of like bigger streamers. Like I can list you 10 Silvervells, 10 Vebes, 20 Nyanners, 100 Iron Mouses. I can list you a bunch. Not saying that Zentreya or Iron Mouse or these girls follow the lewd path, you know, but there are some
I mean, there's always going to be an aspect of being a VTuber that is lewd. Nobody wants to stare at a fucking ogre. Okay? Like, if you just make a VTube model that looks like shit, it just hurts your ability to engage with your viewers. Okay? I want to stare at a VTube model that admittedly does look good, but like also you want to fall in love with the idea of talking to this woman and the idea that she might be attractive. Right? That's the whole premise of VTubing. Is the ogre hot? Jesus.
VTubers that are new or impressionable are trying to top what Vebe has already like cornered, or that is her market, right? Vebe.
Exactly what she's saying. Yeah, I'm gonna move my camera up just a little bit more so that I don't block the. There we go.
Has always been the more like middle finger in the air. I do what I want, and like you're a effing R word, you know. And
I would say Vebe is definitely more of the like she just kind of buys into that stereotype of like a stupid woman in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Like that's what so many people unfortunately like about her. Again, half of the time she's wearing a hat that says please be patient, I'm a woman. She gets it. She knows who she's selling to, right? Like, it's not necessarily right, but it's making her the biggest money, some of the biggest money on Twitch.
That is who she is. She's very unapologetic, and it comes really natural when she does some sexual innuendo or joke, and it sounds very authentic.
I hate the stupid girl persona, despise, but I bet you love Ellie, though.
And you see like the 20 other clones or the 50 other clones.
And I can sit there and watch Ellie for hours. There are certain other VTubers I can't do it. I can't do it.
Don't really hit the mark and really miss it. I can't tell you how much I take VTubing serious. Maybe too serious. Maybe I'm cringe.
There is no such thing as too serious when you're trying to be a content creator. You either go serious or stop even trying. That's just how it works. Like, take your content seriously. You want to do it full time? Take it seriously. There's no shame in that. You know what I mean? I want to do it full time. I want to take it seriously. I want to be, don't be afraid to say, I want to be the biggest creator in our category. I want to be the biggest creator in all the categories. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to say that. Don't be ashamed of saying that. It's a dream. Go get it.
I don't know what you want to call it, but I opened up many VTuber streams.
And there's me, foot in, foot out. I didn't say.
Tabs open at one time. Every time I finish my stream, twitch.tv/Ellie, I check out 50 other VTubers. And every time I go there,
I do the same thing, but for flesh tubers. That's what they call people with webcams. I'm always looking at other people's stream, trying to figure out, why are people watching this person? Always. Because I'm trying to figure out how to make my content better than the guy next to me. I'm always trying to look at it and be like, okay, what is drawing these people in? All right, I need to start doing this. How do I incorporate this in my... Oh, I can't do that. You know what I mean? I can't copy that. You know what I mean? I look over at Flowers, for example, and I'm like, all right, what are people watching Flowers for? He's really fucking good at Draconia. Okay, well, I can't compete with that, so I have to compete in other ways, right? But you're not even really competing with these people. These are your collaborators, right? The only thing that really you're doing to compete with them is you're trying to figure out how to make your content better. And the only way to do that is to A, watch your own content back, and B, watch their content and figure out what's so good about that. But you really should never view other streamers as competition. You're not competing. It's a collaboration, right? And like, if you can try to figure out what they're doing and try to incorporate it into your content, that's a win for both parties.
It's just a cheap joke. Talk about how much they enjoy
Find a way to make your content unique. I mean, yeah. I mean, like this.
sucking the D,
Oh,
and
boy.
how much they enjoy bending over.
Yep.
And like, this is what they love. And this
Yep.
is it's just so cheap. And
Exactly. Every single time, bro. It's, oh, did I just say the word penis? Oh, no. Shut up.
so tacky. The amount of Twitter posts that I see on the daily of like this.
I get into biology. I teach high school biology. On the first day, I'm just like penis, vagina, sex. You know, Neil, get it out early. Get the chuckles out early. Moriarty 187, thanks so much for that Prime sub. 5 months in a row. Thanks, man. Welcome back to the squadron. Thank you for that support.
Girl taking this and this on her OnlyFans and this on her Patreon and get this. It's crazy. It's crazy the amount. It sounds and it feels so forced.
It does feel forced, and that's what makes it unreal. The second that it, all right, I'm gonna level with you. The second that I get the idea that a woman is being fake with me, whether it be a VTuber or any other woman, like a VTuber, a flesh tuber, or a webcam streamer, or a no webcam, no VTube model. The second I get that the idea that you are lying to me in any way, the stream is off. If I get the idea that you're not being genuine with me, I've lost all connection to the streamer. That is just how it works. I know that I'm not the only one that thinks this way. Karina, yo, welcome back, Karina. 6 months. Hey, girl. Thanks so much. Enjoy that new sub badge. Getting close to the 9-month one. Blue, my real name is not Pamsy. Believe it or not, it does not say first name Blue, last name Squadron on my birth certificate either.
Honey, ladies, sorry I'm talking to you like a mother, but you really don't need to do none of that. In fact,
Nope.
I think it almost affects you in case at
It
some
does.
point.
If you reach too hard into like the, hey, you're horny and I'm going to try and exploit that, honey, I'm just going to go watch porn. And that's free. Like, there's just no reason that I'm going to throw you money because your model is hot. And that is 99% of people. Like, that is just how it goes. That's not what's selling it for you. If your solution is a VTuber, I need to get viewers as a VTuber. I got to get viewers. If your solution is, I'm going to spend $6,000 on a new model, you've already lost. You've already lost the battle. Okay? Like, yes, a new model will help you to an extent, but it can't make you a more entertaining person. It can't make your voice any hotter. Like, that's just how it is. Models are $6K, you bet your ass. Vebe's model was like $15,000. I'll bet Ellie's was close to $6,000.
You wanted to
Wutaru's was like $300.
be taken a little bit more serious.
I'm just kidding. His new model is actually much better. His previous one was a little rough, though.
Probably gonna come back and hunt you in the butt, hurt you in the butt, or bite you in the butt. I don't know. Look, I know that I've already overstepped my boundaries, and I've already named big VTubers here.
Almost want you to check on VTubers right now. I wouldn't dare list people in the category. Look, again, they're collaborators. I'm just saying that in general, this is what I have witnessed from VTubers, and I have a pretty firm grasp on why people watch certain content on Twitch. It's a television show. It's a show. At its core, Twitch is a show. So if you are not entertaining, people are going to change the channel. That is how it works. So be entertaining.
I'm just trying to like talk about something that I've been seeing and noticing a lot, and I don't see a lot of people talking about it. There's always a VTuber trying to top another VTuber.
I mean, this is you could say that about everyone. I mean, she's not wrong, but this is not any different from webcam streamers trying to top each other too. But like, again, you really shouldn't view it as competition. Maybe the VTubers do a little bit more because their market is a little more cornered, right? But like, I view it definitely more as collaboration, right? We're sharing viewership. People, most of the time when you're viewing Twitch, you have like 5 or 6 tabs up, and you're tabbing between them to see which one is the most entertaining.
If one
VTubers are fucking cringe. Well, that's a hot take. VTubers are an excellent way for someone that doesn't necessarily want to reveal their webcam to help engage with their viewership. I think it's great. I just think that sometimes they misunderstand why the VTube model is actually there.
VTuber comes out and she's revealed her nips and her tits and her roast beef.
Mayme's artist base starting price, which she did not pay, is $2,500. And most models average out around $4+ grand, according to Twitter. And that's before you rig them. Okay, there's the amount you pay. I know a decent amount about VTubing. You have to pay for the art. Okay, of the VTube model. That's the 2.5 to 4 grand you were just talking about. Then they have to rig the art, which is actually the lion's share of the money. Okay, and that's another, they're gonna double, triple the price at that point.
Sandwich gets banned for a day or 2 or 3. Another one is born that tops that. You know, she's giving birth on stream. I mean, I don't know where it would stop or where the line is.
That was well
I don't know.
edited.
Look, if you ask me, I think authenticity and uniqueness is way more powerful.
Absolutely. That's why I said earlier, that's why Ellie is so successful.
Than trying to play off of somebody else.
Blue VTuber incoming. There is no VTube model that could capture. I'm constantly no.
Hey, don't worry. I'm no stranger to that. I know that some girls are very unique and they're trying their best to put their little market, their little stamp out there. I've had my fair share of comparisons.
Hang in there, one hit kill. You only 75 quests to go, man.
Before I even knew who Lucy was, people.
Wow, it actually knew what I was going to search for. Google is kind of scary. You ever guys had that before? You've never like touched this and it's like auto-correcting immediately? What is this?
Fellas, is it lewd to make YouTube videos that look like this, stream on the hot tub and pools category on Twitch, make tweets that go a little like this, and make moaning noises every single time I see a female in a video game? Breasts! Please show me your titties, please show me your titties, please show me your titties, I just want to see...
Alright, see, this is exactly what Ellie's talking about. This is exactly what Ellie's talking about. This is absolutely ridiculous. The fact that people actually like this stuff is honestly unreasonable.
People would come to my stream and say, hey, are you Lucy Pyre's sister? And I was like, who? No offense. She's pretty big now. Speaking of lewd VTubers. But anyways, she's pretty big and I didn't know who she was, so I looked her up and I'm like,
YouTube link so I can avoid it. It's already in the chat, big dog.
I mean, I have white hair and she has white hair. I don't know. But same thing with Vape. You know, people come to my stream and they're like, oh, you look like Vape.
She actually doesn't look anything like Vape's model. Again, she's got a much more sophisticated take.
She has, you guys both have a trucker mouth.
Honestly, if she lost the horns, I think that it would be better.
You know, words and bitch words and game words.
And the
except
tail.
I'm Christian and I would never say something to be
Yeah, that was nice. That was kind of hot.
unholy.
The little.
Just kidding. You could
Yep,
probably
okay, she
look
gets
up a
it.
million videos of me being a bitch. But yeah, I don't know. There's too many clones out there, and not just by the way the models look, but the way people act. I know that you can only go so far with a succubus picture, right?
You can go all the way to the finish line if you catch my drift.
A succubus has horns, like a weird tail, and maybe she does some crazy lustful succubus things.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, all right. No. You can't edit. No. You can't do that. I am trying to stream right now.
There is something you can do about
Some
in
weird
quotations,
Evelyn
your
shit.
character. Again, I've been accused of copying
Put
people
that
as
back.
well.
Nope.
Sometimes it just happens. There's only so much room that you can make your avatar a little bit different. I've always been drawing my models ever since I've been customizing my character since WWE days.
Oh, did she draw her model? That's
White hair, blue eyes, with some horns if allowed option.
Okay,
That's
she had
always
someone
kind of
else
been
draw.
the thing. And I don't know where I'm going with that one. Staying on the topic here, maybe this is a wake-up call to anybody who wants to hear it, or maybe just a conversation piece that you guys can have as well. I just don't like seeing the countless clones of like all the other VTubers.
she should like that. She should like that. Blue, are you single? Yeah, I'm more single than a Kit Kat bar that has been broken in half. She should like the fact that all of the other VTubers are going one way with her, with their content, and she's going the other way.
And if you are anybody who follows me and stuff, I would find it extremely cheap and tacky that you would even bring my name up in anybody else's stream or YouTube videos.
I would never. No one tell her that this is happening.
VTubing fans are some of the craziest, cringiest fans. No offense, my own chat
Yeah,
included.
of course
You guys
they
are
are.
so cringy sometimes. Like, I don't need
Ellie.
people comparing me to anybody else. So
Like, they're always going to compare you to everybody else. Do you realize when I started streaming, everyone just called me Great Value, Big Sasha? Do you have any idea how much of a compliment that was to me? That I was the Walmart brand of the Black Rose shot caller? Right? Now, honestly, unironically, now it's flipped. Now he's Great Value me. Suck it, bitch.
maybe not related to the topic, but I would like for that not to happen for at least my community. I would not like to be compared in anybody else's chat. Don't bring my name up in anybody else's chat. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no one say anything about Ellie for any reason ever. Don't ever do that. All right, just don't tell her that we did this.
But chat, what do you guys
We'll
think?
just keep this
Who is
between
your
us.
favorite VTuber? And by the way, the reason I wanted to bring this
Bebe. Aside from Bebe, Ellie.
topic up is because it's actually been I've been asked that quite often, and a lot.
Look, you saw what I did, okay? Like I thought that content that we just watched on the Lucy girl, I thought that was disgusting, but I subscribed and liked it. Bookmarked for later.
More recently that or brought up where I would bring up somebody in chat or somebody would communicate in chat. It's like, Ellie, I don't watch any other VTuber because they all seem to be copy clones of one another. They're always the sweet, ooh, woo, can I talk to Big Daddy? Can you donate me $20? Yeah, it's almost identical. Everyone sounds like Vebe.
Yeah, I hate that. No. You misunderstand. No one sounds like Vebe except for Ali C. Okay, but like no one sounds like Vebe except for Ali C, but like everyone else is just like they act like Vebe. That's a very important distinction. Who? Yeah, Axdu immediately is just like who? Can I get that stream link, Big Dogs? There you go, man. Enjoy that.
Everyone sounds like an Iron Mouse. Everyone is a Neanders. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I just exaggerating?
No, I think she's
crazy
pretty much
here?
on point.
But do we need some more originality in the space?
No, I think that you should advocate for them to keep doing what they're doing because it's what's making you successful. You're going in a different direction and it's working.
The more uniqueness. Maybe don't go chase the lewd side of it either. Maybe, I don't know, think something else, you know? Maybe
Run
I don't
Ellie's
know,
here?
a talent
Oh,
girl,
hey,
get out there and do
Ellie,
something
what's
talent.
going on?
Something. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I
Don't
think
even
I've
worry about it. We was just watching this. This came up on my feed.
for too
I
long.
told her I was
but
gonna do
tell
it.
me your thoughts on the whole VTubing thing, and tell me what are your favorite VTubers. List
Again, in order, it's Vebe and then Ellie for two very different reasons. And then probably Ali C third.
them down below.
And then I would say I'll just leave those three up there.
This is a space where I want to have a discussion. I think I will have these moments
Who's
where
the cringe VTuber on your screen? I think that's how it's spelled.
talk about VTubers, and I would also like to interview other VTubers to see their.
Honestly, I will say that Ellie's interviews are actually a tremendous amount of fun. I would love to see more of those interviews. I sat there and I listened to the whole thing, especially when it's someone relevant.
Opinion. Maybe one day I can land an interview with my
someone snitched on
goddess.
You. Ellie has always just been, she's in every chat all the time, always. It's part of what makes her really good, and it was her advice to me to do the same thing. Hold up.
Maybe one day I can land an interview with my goddess, Vebe Silverveil.
One could only hope.
And, you know, I would like to talk to them. Maybe Zentrea. That would be fun one day. I don't know, chat, what do you guys think? List down below. Pass this around to your favorite VTubers. Let them react to it. See what they think. But anyways, chat.
I'm not a VTuber, but I did react to it.
Thank you so much. Make sure you comment, like, and
Ellie, your editor really outdoes themselves.
subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.
Oh, that was.
Bye.
Oh, I kind of like the sway there at the end was doing it for me. I'm a big fan. Guys, here's the link in the video here. Honestly, again, VTubers are very popular in the video category. And so I just... Oh, would you look at... Oh my God, I didn't even realize she called me the #1. That video is also good. That video is also good. Also, earlier we did talk about the button. I just want to point that out. Okay. Update Windows? I don't need to update. My Windows is up to date. I bought Windows. Okay. This is another good video. This is another good... I didn't realize she called me the #1 shot caller, but you heard it here first. That is... I will take that as a W. I will take that as a W. I'm going to link that one too. That's a good... So Ellie interviews me. She asked me all kinds of stuff about stuff. But honestly, this is the thumbnail that... I don't know what about Ellie's model that I like so much. We talked about this, though. We talked about this.